Hello. 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 So today is November 22nd, 2023. And right now in Korea, it is 12:08 a.m. So it is my ultimate bias, Gihyun's birthday. Just started in Korea. Now, as the title says, this is a prologue. So you guys might be wondering, what did I plan to do on Gihyun's birthday? And I thought about it. I thought one way, but then I wasn't feeling it anymore. So then I was thinking of a different way. And then as I was thinking of all these things, and then time was running out, it was almost his birthday. And I'm like, okay. So I've decided on this is how we're going to celebrate Gihyun's birthday this year. So FYI, he is now physical age 30 or 31 Korean age. So big birthday for him, at least physical age. He's finally 30 now. So anyways, what I plan to do is that of course I want to spend it with you guys because what else would I do? There's no one else I could celebrate it with except you guys. So that's why I like doing birthday lives with you guys. But as you guys know, Gihyun is my ultimate bias, and I've been having I don't know. I mean, I've been okay ever since he enlisted, but it's just been really complicated because of him. So let's yeah, okay, let's I'll get into that later. So I was thinking, given it's his birthday, it should be something fun. Or because it's a birthday and I do like his birthday. Of course I look forward to this day. But this year just feels different for me. Just even the days, like the few days ago leading up to his birthday, I just still wasn't feeling too good and I can't explain it. So what I plan to do today for his birthday for the next 24 hours is that I will celebrate his birthday as celebratory as I can, but not putting down the mood. That's my goal for celebrating his birthday. Not that I want to put down the mood, of course not, but just letting you guys know, like my feelings for today is just not in the greatest of mood. I mean, as you guys know, when we were celebrating Juhan's birthday, I was super excited, of course. Okay, so like I guess I just mean to say that even though I swear Gihyun is my ultimate bias, but I am not in that mood, sadly, to celebrate his birthday this year. But I'm gonna do my best. And so what I plan for today is that this is only the prologue, as the title says, only the prologue. So this is not the official birthday live. If that even makes sense, but this is not the only live I'm gonna do for his birthday today. That's what I mean. So what I lack in so what I lack in emotions, yeah, I guess I could say it. So what I lack in emotions, I'm gonna make up in quantity. That's what I decided to do for his birthday today. So right when it turned midnight, I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and just start the first live right after midnight. So I was preparing all this for the past few minutes. I'm like, yeah, so right midnight in Korea, we're gonna have the first live. That's why this is the prologue. And then a few hours from now, when I feel like it, there's gonna be the next live. And how many total lives am I gonna do today? I don't know. It depends. It depends on how I feel. But for sure, this is not gonna be the only live. So that for sure I can say. But how many will happen for the next 24 hours? Depends on how I feel. So so that's how I will try to celebrate his birthday today. And with any of you guys that can join me live, awesome. So Cherry, what's up? So Cherry, as we know, your attendance record is amazing, but for the first time ever, the last live I did last time, which was unboxing Gion photo book and I am photo book, no one was able to join, and that was a new experience. In all honesty, I never thought that day will happen when no one was able to join, and I was doing the live for an hour and a half. It was interesting, in all honesty, but it was kind of cool since I was only talking by myself and there was no conversations happening. So the live ended up not being too long because it was only me. But still, it was kind of what's the word? Not super exciting because I'm reacting by myself and I can't hear you guys' feedback on everything while I'm reacting to it. But yeah, so that live is just only purely me talking and no interaction with you guys. But I really thought it was just so interesting the first time no one was able to join me on a live and it was unboxing their photo books of all things. But what can we do? So I hope you guys enjoy the replay at least. I was worried if maybe something wrong happened to the live, but thankfully it was all okay. So I'm glad that I at least got to see their photo books now, especially Guillaume's. I was hoping to see it before his birthday, so that was one of the reasons why I decided to do it on that day as well. And so yeah, 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 yeah. So, anyways, hi, Cherry. I do not look great right now, but you're just thank you very much. Okay, but thank you and happy Gion Day. Yes, yes. Lulu. I mean, for most of you guys, it's still November 21st, right? So I don't know how you guys days are going, but hi again. So Lulu says hello to all for Gion rehearsal rehearsal birthday party. Yes, yes, yes. We could think of it as that. This is just the beginning, just the what do you call that? The pregame? Yeah, just the pregame before the actual official live. I don't know if to call it the official live, but all the lives I do in the next 24 hours, it's all to celebrate Gion's birthday. But yeah, but like I said, I emotionally I don't seem happy, but I'm not unhappy. It's just I'm emotionally just very I'm just this way. Okay, so I'm just this way sadly on this birthday, but I make up for it with quantity. So that's the plan for today. I hope to see you guys as often as I can for the next 24 hours. I mean, minus me sleeping and working, except for those times. Hopefully, I'll see you guys as often as possible. Yeah. Um oh my cherry. So you were out on a date at that time. What crazy timing do I have? Okay, well, if you don't mind to tell us about it, but if it was not a great day, then you don't have to tell us. It's okay. But ooh, oh my gosh, okay. And then see you later. Sure. You're working from home today and tomorrow. Oh, so is that a good thing? Okay. So yeah, working from home, and you need to decide what cake to have for his birthday. Oh my gosh, what kind of cake do you feel like you want to have for his birthday, or are you just going to pick a cake that you personally want to eat? So the cake that I'm thinking of getting later today, I it's not random, the cake that I plan to eat today. So I will show that to you guys later today once I get it. Oh, chair, my heart. She saw the notification from YouTube that I was live, but couldn't join on that day because she was on it. Okay. So okay. I'll just continue Cherry's comments. She said it was her third date, third one with this guy, and you like him. Okay. This is so exciting. Okay, this is so exciting. I mean, if you want to talk about it, why not? So this prologue, it's celebrating Guillaume's birthday. That's why I changed his photo here, and that's his fan site calendar. We can talk about anything, and so I actually wanted to explain that later, like what exactly will these lives be for the rest of today. So yeah, if you want to tell us any details, yeah, why not? Okay, and so Lulu says, I'm not sure what flavor is Guillaume's favorite. So I can tell you this. So Gian is not a fan of sweets, sadly. Not he doesn't usually rave about it or talk about it. And he usually says, I'm not a huge fan of sweets, aka pretty sure he's not a huge what did I just say? Pretty sure he's not a huge fan of cake either. But the only thing we know for I mean, I don't think he super likes it, but he's fine with it, is chocolate cake. But I mean, who the heck hates chocolate cake? Actually, I do know some people. Sorry, but I mean, chocolate cake is a very what's the word? Most people like it. That's what I mean. Some people do not like it, but most people do like it. So I believe he has mentioned that he's okay with chocolate cake. I can't remember if he said like he liked cheesecake, but I have a feeling he doesn't for some reason. But yeah, but I might be wrong. But as far as I feel pretty sure he likes chocolate cake, and then all other cakes he's just like just yeah, he's just not into sweets. And what can we do? Yeah. Um Um, I know, so nice that Cherry is dating. So as we know, like Cherry has told us that she like her what's there's gonna be some kind of arranged marriage, but it's like really like it's not super random the guy you get paired out with, like you go on dates and see if you like each other. So I assume it's something with like, oh hey, try dating this guy, and then you do, and then if it's hitting off well, that's very exciting. Okay. So Cherry says, it's been a whirlwind. The first date lasted 2.5 hours. What the heck? The second date lasted for 3.5 hours. What the heck? And then the third date lasted for 5 hours. What the heck? Okay. So that is all green flags for now, right, girlfriend? So it's only the third day. You're still getting to know him, and him getting to know you. Um, I mean, as you know, I've been single for a very long time, but it's really important that you talk about all the important things that you guys need to know about each other. You get me? So that's really, really important. And if there's a red flag, like a flag that is like is not gonna be good for the future of your relationship, then you gotta listen to those red flags. Okay, so I know some people say some red flags, if you see it, you can try to manage it, but I don't know. I mean, it depends on the person, of course, but if it's a really, really big red flag, then I think that should be um, a good indication to not go forward with it. But I hope in general all goes okay. Just that's the only advice I can give for now because it's still early. But yeah, definitely as you keep dating, really, really, really get to know each other. It's very, very exciting. Oh my goodness. Very sweet. Lulu says she's saving rice cake for Wano's birthday. That's perfect for Wano. He's a big rice cake marshmallow guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So Lulu wonders, is this the potential husband? I don't know. I don't know. It's still early. I say it's still early. But at least there is potential. But to say immediately if he's husband material, I think you still need to know him a lot more before really deciding on that. So but again, very excited. Gian's undercut. Welcome, girlfriend. So FYI, Gian's undercut. How I'm celebrating Gian's birthday today. This is not the only live I'll do for today. No. This is a prologue for a reason. And I just decided that because I cannot show great emotion on his birthday, I rather make it up with quantity rather than quality. And so I do plan to do more lives for the next 24 hours. And so that's a summary. Gian's on a cut for now as the prologue, and we're just chatting until I need to go. Huge potential. Okay. All the background checks were good. The family seems good. He seems great. He is tall so that you can wear heels. Great. You went on a date today. Okay, after work. Okay, and then you were with him from 1:30 to 5. Oh my gosh. So this is very exciting. Very exciting. But again, I always want to keep it like, what's the word? It's still early, it's still early. So until like really, really so cherry once it's like I think yeah, in my opinion, because I just what's the word? I'm just this kind of person. It's like, what if, everything goes super, super well, and then suddenly it's like, oh no, is not working out anymore. So it's like we bring all this hype, right? So we bring all this hype, and then sadly, now no more hype, right? So I say, still, of course, you still have to keep going on dates, really get to know him. And once you feel like wedding invitation, okay? Once you feel like it's really, really, okay? So at that point, that's when I feel like, okay, it's really happening. You get me? So that's me personally. I want to wait until it's really to that level, wedding invitation, all right? Then let me know, all right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But I'm really hoping it's going to be awesome. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. So exciting. Oh my gosh. All you've been doing is talking and he listens to you chatter away. Okay. Okay. Again, this is good. This is good. Especially, I mean, that's already a good thing that he likes talking to you and likes listening to you. So that's already really good so far. But yeah, still early. And once it's like really, really getting serious, I guess that's what I meant with the wedding invitation. So once it's like super like for real, and it's getting serious, then yeah, let me know. Let me know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like Cherry. I can't remember what exactly I said, but I'm sure I said something to this extent is that if and when you get married, and of course it's going to be in your country, I would love to go to your country to attend your wedding, but I don't know the possibility of that really happening. But that's what I mean. Like honestly, if I can make it happen, okay. So like just let me know if it's like really, if it's really good, if it's really, like just let me know. All right, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Enjoy, yes. So Lulu says, enjoy each other's company and get to know his mindset and manners. Your gut will know instantly that this person passes the vibe check. Right. Hope he's worthy of replacing Wano. She's hilarious. I mean, I mean, if ever any of us meets a guy like Wano, that would be too crazy. But yeah, so in my opinion, I think no one can really replace Wano in our hearts, in all honesty, right? So I want to believe that, but the next best thing after Wano, I would like to believe. I mean, Wano is just he's really too high expectation, but to meet a guy who's really really close to Wano's level is still amazing in my opinion. So yeah. Cherry. So Cherry says no one is replacing Wano, but he can be second best. Do you feel me? You feel me, girlfriend? Yeah. Oh, I'm so exciting, Cherry. I'm so excited. Okay. So Cherry says their families are meeting on Monday. Okay. I hope it goes well. Okay. Yeah, Lulu, yeah, that's really hard to do. Yeah, and Cherry says it's been a whirlwind. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, very, very excited. So again, I don't want to, I don't want to have all this hype and then it end up not working out. So again, it's still early. That's why I say this. It's still early. So once like for real, it's like really, it's really, then I want to bring all my hype at that moment. You get me, girlfriend? So once for real, like really, okay, you gotta let me know, okay, girlfriend? Okay. So for now, I'm just excited, but hype will be later. Hyping later. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, this is a prologue for Gion's birthday. Now, I did mention this earlier of what kinds of things that I want to talk about with you guys during these lives. Like, is it mainly going to be about Gian or not? And so my thinking is that on Minhyuk's birthday we didn't really talk about him, and I did mention this before that I think on Gion's birthday I don't want to talk about him, but I don't know. I don't know. It all depends on how I feel on that day, and so today is that day. And so I first just want to say like how exactly am I feeling, and so sorry, I'm opening this first, and what things do I want to talk about? So I'm thinking hmm, I'm thinking we can talk about everything. Is that too vague? So what I mean by that is that this could be a mix of tea chatting, midnight chatting, powwow. What else do I do? Catching up. What else do I do? Everything. Okay, so like right now at this time is midnight chatting, plus kind of like powwow, right? Plus kind of tea chatting, plus kind of catching up, right? Okay, so so that is what I had in mind as well, of what is like everything I would like to do with you guys on these lives. And it doesn't have to be talking about Gion, but if you guys have anything to talk about, and if Gion is related to that conversation, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. And if I don't feel like talking about something for a long time, then I'll just change the topic. So you guys are free to talk about anything. It's powwow time. It's tea chatting, midnight chatting, catching up. I'm pretty sure I do more and more talking sessions. What else is there? So everything. Oh, yeah, birthday party, sure. So like birthday party and like fangirling, whatever. Okay, so everything. So let's just talk about everything as much as we want all day, and yeah, let's just think of it that way. It's our own time of hanging out. That is how we will celebrate Gihyun's birthday. Right? Right? So yeah. Right? That's not bad, right? Oh no, that's yeah. So right now I have this cookie. I don't know what kind of cookie this is, but I just felt like while chatting with you guys, I want to snack on something. So that is what I'll do. And so continue to chat away until I feel like going. Yeah. His mom called a few days ago, and he said yes after the second date. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, okay, wait. So do you mean like for him to say yes to continue dating? Is that what you mean? That's very exciting. Hey, so Gian Seneca said, you will probably mostly, no worries, so probably mostly listen for today. What? You've been sick for over a week now and you're still not feeling too great. What is going on? But I mean, it's into winter time, of course, and so everyone please take care of yourselves as best as possible. And so Gian Seneca, if you're still not feeling great, I mean, very unfortunate because it's Gian's birthday, but you take care of yourself and get better soon. And if you're just lying in bed, just resting, that's really relaxing. And if we can entertain you while you're healing, I'll think of it as a positive thing. So yeah. So all good. You comment when you feel like it. Thanks for letting us know. But we hope you get well soon. And have a good Gion Day. Yes. And she said before she goes into listening mode, she says happy Gion Day. You too. Enjoy the rest of Gion Day. And enjoy spending time with us as well. Okay. So yeah, just pipe in anytime. But thank you for the update and hope to see you more chatting once you feel better. All right, let us know. Okay. You saw a live Taemin did, and a fan's husband messaged that his wife loves him more. Oh no. Okay. Taemin said to the husband that he will pray for your love for her while not apologizing for her love for Taemin. Okay. Well, Taemin is a very realistic guy, So that's a fact that his wife loves Taemin more than her husband. All right, so that's a fact, and Taemin, just is going with this fact and says to the husband that hopes that she will love him as much as Taemin, in that sense. But see, that's really tough. I honestly think that's really tough, and so that's honestly something I do think about, and I think we talked about it before. Is that once I find my potential boyfriend into potential husband, I honestly wonder, will I love him more than I love Gihyun, or will I, I'll be fine with marrying this guy, but I don't love him more than I love Gihyun, and will I be okay with that? So I'm honestly really, really scared of if that situation were to happen. And so ideally, I hope that the person I marry, I love him way more than I love Gihyun. I really hope so. But sadly, Gihyun is also a very high standard, right? So I had to think about the possibility, what if I do meet a really great guy, but I can't love him more than Gihyun? So how will I go about this? And so with Taemin, the husband goes to his life and says, that his life loves Taemin more than him. I think it comes down to the husband loving the wife no matter how she is. You know, that's what I mean by that. Is that when we love someone, we can't really love them 1,000%. If that makes sense. So I don't expect my future husband to love everything about me. I'm sure there will be things about me that he's not like, that's kind of annoying of you being like this, or there's something about me that will annoy him. I'm sure there must be. And so in those things that he doesn't like about me, but he still loves me a lot, that's what I think is really what love is. You guys get me? So we can't really love someone 100%, if that makes sense. And so for the husband to love the wife, but knowing that she loves this K-pop singer a lot, but does the husband still love her even with something that like bothers him or that he's not comfortable with? But I hope in that situation is that the husband really really loves the wife, and like I hope he knows that his wife will not leave him for Temin. Okay, there's no, I mean, honestly, I don't know who Tammy will marry in the future, but I would like to believe Tammy will not want to break a marriage. Okay, so I would like to believe there's no way Tammy will um will get with his wife, right? So yeah, so I think the husband should really understand that there's no way Taemin is gonna steal your wife away, you know? So yeah, she loves Taemin a lot, but I hope that the way that the wife loves Taemin is completely different from how she loves her husband. But we don't know. We don't know. Maybe the wife really can't love her husband the same way as she loves Taemin. But what can we do? What can we do? And so I hope that they can figure it out and hope that the love that they have for each other is solid and understanding. Yeah, I think that's the best way we can go about it, right? And so that's what I hope for my future marriage as well. If I do really love Gian more than my future husband, I have to talk about it with him. But like, come on, it's not like Gian is gonna get with me or something like that, right? But yeah, so it's a lot of just discussions about it. And if he cannot marry me because I love Gihyun, this K-pop singer, so much, then so be it. I then that's not the right guy for me, right? So yeah, I mean, that's just, yeah, that's what all relationships are. Nothing is 100% perfect, and if we can love each other a lot, even in what we are still lacking in, or it's not perfect, right? But if you can still love that person, that's the best that we can ask for. I didn't mean to be so philosophical, but that's what midnight chatting does to me. And so anyways, yeah. Yeah, that's how I personally feel about that situation. And yeah, I'll see what happens when it actually happens to me, cuz yeah, I don't know if I will marry someone who I love more than Gihyun. So we'll wait and see. Delarian, hi, girl. She says hi, and you finally got upgrade on back. Okay, so me and Delarian talked about her fan cafe upgrade thing. So I assume you did it the manual way, right, girlfriend? Is that what happened? And so now you're all good. I'm really happy for you too. Happy to hear. Lulu says, yeah, feel better to Gian's Undercut and comment when you can. Yes. And so sorry, I just wanted to comment on Delarian thing because it just reminded me of something. So anyways, you got upgrade on fan cafe, and so now you can see all the posts. All right, and so with each member you can turn on notifications of when they post something on fan cafe. So I do recommend that there if you want to know all the posts they post. And so for Gihyun, I have had his notifications off from fan cafe ever since he started posting a lot. Ever since he enlisted, because I personally have an issue with it, and we can talk about that later. So because of my issue with it, I decided to keep it off, and it honestly has been helping me, but for only the next 24 hours, because it's Giyun's birthday, and I want to assume he will write something on his birthday. If he doesn't, that'll be really really weird, but I'll be expecting at least that he will write today because it's his birthday. And so I decided only for today, I have his fan cafe notifications on, and yeah, and I expect concerning his birthday, and I'm okay with that given it's his birthday, and then after his birthday is over, I will turn it off again. And yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it later why I personally don't feel good about him posting a lot. So, yeah, I'll see when I'm ready to talk about it. Yep, everyone, congrats and thanks. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Lulu, you're starting to wear masks in the subway. So first off, you didn't wear it, or did you stop wearing it because people, thinking COVID is better now? So what do you mean? So what do you mean? Like why now do you start wearing it again? Oh, good to hear, chair. So she talked about expectations, kids, family with the guy she's dating. Okay. And you literally dived into the deep end and had most of your questions out of the way, and he is definitely your opposite, which is because he's an ambivert by nature. Okay, he loves to eat, doesn't talk too much. Interesting. Sorry, interesting. And he likes you way more than you like him. Okay. Sorry, I choked on a little bit of my cookie. Sorry. um, interesting. Cherry, this made me think of something I saw recently. Okay, 1 second. I think I need to drink something. I need to drink water. 1 second. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. So this made me think of something I saw recently. I think these people were discussing, is it better for the guy to love the girl more or the girl to love the guy more in a relationship? And it was only a snippet of the discussion, but in the snippet there was a good point. But I don't think I remember it. But 1 second. Man, yeah, no, I can't remember. But I just remember seeing the snippet somewhere. So I guess I could just give my personal opinion. I can't remember. I wish I could remember. But my personal opinion, which is better, the guy loving more or the girl loving more? I think, and I think this might be the point that they said as well. I think the relationship can withstand better if the guy loves the girl more. So Cherry here saying that he likes you more than you like him. I mean, it definitely is awkward for it to not be even, but for him to like you more should be better in the long run. It should be. It should be. But yeah, I can't remember what they said. So I'll just go into my personal opinion. So I think if the guy loves the girl more, and given girls are more emotional and we need to be like, um we just need more, so women are we're so complicated. We're just a lot of stuff, so we're a lot. And so for the guy to love the woman more, it is kind of like they can look through all the hardships that women kind of bring to the table, if you get what I mean. And so if the guy really really loves you, it can like push through whatever difficulties may happen in the future. So I'm not sure if that was the point they made, but that is personally how I feel though. um I also like to feel more secure in the relationship as well. So if I feel like my husband doesn't love me a lot, and if I love him more than he loves me, that will make me feel very very insecure in the relationship. Yeah, is it just me? If you guys agree with me, but definitely that makes me feel insecure because he might leave, cheat on me because he sees another hot looking girl somewhere else because he doesn't love me a lot. So that makes me yeah, that makes me insecure. But then in hindsight though, if I sorry, if he loves me more, then do I have the chance of cheating? Or if I see a better looking guy, would I leave him? But for me personally, or I wonder if most females think like me, is that I don't want to have more than one male partner in my life. Do you guys get me? It's like I hope the guy that I marry will never end in divorce. So I really hope I will stay with this guy forever. And if down the line, if I don't know, if ever I do meet another guy who I think is better than my husband, but I'll choose not to want to leave my husband for this guy. I really just want to stick with one guy for the rest of my life. And so I hope that I can make my husband secure, where like I never plan to leave you. And yeah, I do feel like if I love him more than he loves me, that wouldn't fit well. Do you guys get me? So yeah, so that's overall how I feel about that. If we had to choose between the two, the guy loves more or the girl loves more, I really think in the long run it's better that the guy loves the girl more. Yeah. But again, anyone can cheat, whether you're a guy or a girl, of course. So yeah, so I'm not saying every person thinks like this, but I'm just saying how I feel about it in general, and that I would prefer the guy love me more. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, okay, so let me continue. Okay, and then Lulu says, I feel like I can't marry any man if I don't love him more than Wano Hyungwon. I mean, I feel you on that too. Yeah, yeah. If he appreciates their music and enjoys it, which is great. Yeah, yeah. It will make you love this man more. I agree. I agree. So that's one thing I will think about when for my future spouse, is that um I'll let him know I really love these K-pop singers and they are a big part of my life. And you don't have to like their music, but if you do like their music, would be great. But I really hope that he understands this is a part of my life and that he's okay with it. Yeah, but it would be great if he's also a fan of Monster X and Wano, right? That would be great. But if not, I hope at least he can be understanding that they are a part of my life, but they don't they won't like affect our relationship, because they're singers that I can never meet in person. But with my spouse, of course, I see this person all the time. So yeah, so it's just something to talk about with them when once that day comes, right? So yeah, yeah. So I do wonder, could I really marry a guy who I don't love as much as Gion? But let's be real though. The way that I love Gihyun is it's kind, I barely know the guy. So I only know the guy a little bit. Like we met a few times, and as much as we know about Gion, on camera, but I still don't really know him, right? So I can't say I really love him. I only love him based on this small percentage I know about him. And so I'm hoping with my future spouse I will know a lot about him, and so I'll love him a lot based on everything I know about him, right? So I want to believe I would love this guy more than I love Gihyun, right? And so if I don't love this guy more than Gion when I only know this much about Gion, then that means I don't really love that guy, right? So anyways, that's yeah, so I say that to mean that surely my future spouse, where I get to know everything about him, and if I fall in love with him, that surely I would love him more than Gion, since I know so little of Gihyun. That's my hope. Yeah. Um oh my Cherry. Why? Okay. So Cherry said, the guy that she's dating right now said yes to getting married. What the heck? Isn't it still too early? Isn't it still too early? Okay. So he said yes to getting married, and said he has never felt as comfortable as he did when meeting you. Okay. Cherry, I also saw this recently. Okay. I hear a lot of random things all the time. Okay, it's just that's what the internet does. You get random information all the time. So apparently, I wish I could interview a guy who would be honest with me, but apparently guys know instantly when they want to marry someone. Not instantly. What I mean by that is that a guy will just know if they see a future with you and they want to marry you, even though they don't know everything about you, but they just have like this male instinct of like, yeah, I can already see a future with this woman. But I think that's dangerous. So I think that's great if a man can know so quickly if they want to marry someone, but they have to know the person, all right? I mean, why are divorces over 50% right now, right? So that's why I think everyone should always be careful before you marry someone. So maybe those guys who are like instantly they know they want to marry this person, but do you really know the person? And then after you marry, then you realize, "Oh my gosh, I cannot stand this person anymore." So I do wonder how accurate is it of these guys that they know immediately when they want to marry someone. So that's why us ladies, we we don't think that easily, right? That we can marry that we meet this person and immediately we want to marry them, right? No, 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 no. So we have to be in control of the dating process and like get to really know each other and you know, so that's why we need to date and make sure is it really a relationship to be forever in. And I hope people will have the mindset of divorce should really be the last resort, but that's why I put so much importance of making sure that you are marrying someone where you don't see divorce as an option. Yeah, so anyways, Cherry, you make sure, all right? So that's why I say don't I won't hype anything yet until you feel very, very sure that this is the guy you want to marry and all goes okay and that he's okay, you're okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So let me know. Lulu says, I know that Temin cannot control his fans and that he tries his best to be understanding of the lonely spouse and boyfriend. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like Temin accepts the fact, and the fact is many girlfriends and wives love Temin more than their actual spouses. And as long as he's understanding and doesn't put down anyone, that's all we can do, right? And what advice can we give to these guys? Nothing really, right? It's just you got to talk to your spouse about it and have an understanding of how to continue the relationship as best as possible, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Delirian said you didn't. Okay, so you didn't do the manual upgrade. Okay. The only thing you changed was your email from Dom to Cacao in the melon purchase, which was connected to your Dom. Okay, girlfriend, remember I told you like all these things to check. So I mean, but you got upgraded before from that email address before, right? But did something happen? I don't know. People told me like with Tom and Cacao, like something happened to their accounts, and so that's why I said like make sure maybe to double check if your account everything is okay. And so you changed the email address, and then it worked. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear, girlfriend. You didn't have to go through the manual upgrade. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, hilarious. So that's great news, and thank you for updating me about it. Lulu says, I was shocked that Hyun posted. I know, Lou. I know. Yeah, I am totally fine to talk about any of the other members on Gian's birthday. So yeah, I know. Hyungwon posted on Fan Cafe on the weekend. Chestnut Head is a good nickname. I know, it's so adorable. So first off, Lou. Okay. First off, this was his first weekend. His first weekend in his training camp. And he freaking goes on Fan Cafe. So I'm super confused now because Gihyun first posted on Fan Cafe, I think 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks after he enlisted. And so I felt, that was weird because I've never seen any of them ever post while they're in the training camp. And so I just assume, that's really tricky about of going online while you're in the training camp, right? So I wanted to believe usually we would hear more from them after their training camp. So that's why I was like so confused and so weirded out seeing Gion post during his training time. And so now Hyungwon is the second guy to do it. He's copying Gion's footsteps. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that he's really copying Gion a lot, but whatever. So Hyungwon, the first weekend, he freaking posts on Fan Cafe. I don't know. I don't know. So I was so confused because I get the notification on Fan Cafe and the title only said Monbebe. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, who could this be? Like I just wonder if maybe it was an announcement for something or someone had something to talk about, but I did not think at all. Of course, I did not think at all it would be Hyungwon. I thought would be like Shonu, I am Minhyuk or Juhan and not Gyeon since I didn't have his notifications on at that time. So I'm thinking it has to be one of those people, right? But then I click on it and it's freaking Hyungwon and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh." Okay, so I I was just so confused. But I mean honestly, of course was nice to hear from him, but I'm like, what is going on that you guys are posting so often, especially during your training time? It's just I still can't understand it. And then Minhyuk and Juhan, who are dilly-dallying in their military service, but they rarely post on Fan Cafe. And we don't know why, okay? And just it's their decision. So that's what I'm used to for all of them. Shanu was the same. Um, I just expect, just everyone ignore my phone. So I just expect everyone just in the rare times to post on Fan Cafe, and I'm very okay with that because I'm so used to it. And so now suddenly, Gihyun and Hyungwon, they're like they want to post all the time. But let's I shouldn't jump the gun about Hyungwon yet. But for now, I'm still shocked that he posted so quickly. It's the first weekend he's in his training camp and he freaking posts on Fan Cafe. So for now, I just wonder if he's really gonna follow Gian's footsteps and he's gonna be posting often. And I don't know how to feel about that. So I'm already dealing with it with Gian and especially affects me more because he's my ultimate bias, that's for sure. But then Hyungwon on top of that, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. And so I think I need to explain why it bothers me so much. I mean, we've talked about it before, except every time when we talk about it, I'm still confused at myself because I don't know why it bothers me so much, Like why can't I just let it go and just enjoy when they post? So why is it still bothering me even though I say that I should get used to it eventually and then I should get over this feeling, right? But I'm still not feeling good every time they post so often. So I think I came to a conclusion as to why it bothers me so much. Um I can't say for sure if this is really the answer. But just this is okay. So just for now, this is my guess for now as to why it annoys me so much. And the this is the best reason I could think of is that I really don't want to have an expectation that they will post often. So for now, Gion is pretty consistent on how often he posts. And it's been now 3 months. Oh my gosh, it's exactly 3 months. Yeah. So it's exactly 3 months. Um, yeah. So he's still been pretty consistent. I mean, some days he was really, really, really too much, and then some days he's like calming down. But still, he's still he's still been consistently posting and yeah. So what bothers me is the expectation because if I have the expectation that he will post often, then I might feel kind of obsessed about it. That's one thing I worry about. I'm not obsessed now because that's why I turn it off. I just don't want to be thinking about it. So just turn it off and not think about it. And when I see him posting, it's all good. So that's one thing to not feel thinking about it all the time and expecting it all the time. And then what if after a long time he can't post anymore, which could happen at any moment, right? And then wouldn't that would make me feel like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Is he okay? And like, so to some extent, I just can't deal with it casually. I will always be really just too much. It's just too much for me to deal with, and I can't let go of the expectation anymore because of how often he posts. So yeah, so I feel like that might be what's bothering me, and so that's why I wish he would stop being consistent so that I won't know when he posts. And so when he posts, it's just gonna be like, oh, that's cool, and then nothing like weird about it. Just every so often he posts, and that's great. So that's how I felt with Minhyuk and Juhan. It's just anytime, just randomly, and I feel okay about it. Yeah, so that's what I was hoping would happen, but sadly, Gion is not like that, and I don't know how to go about it. Yeah, so because he's still so consistent, um, and we still have a year and 2 months, huh? No, 3 months. Sorry, a year and 3 months until he is done with the military. And will he really be that consistent for a year and 2 months more? I don't want to have that expectation. It's gonna, you know, even me talking about it right now, I'm kind of what's the word? Right? It's just I'm really just not the right person to emotionally, mentally, I'm just that's not for me. And I really wish to not have any expectations set by any of them. And so with Hyungwon, I don't know what's gonna happen. So for now, I'm gonna wait until he graduates from training and see how he goes about posting. But if he's also pretty often, I might turn off his notifications too. It's just ugh, it's just it's I'm not feeling it. Like when you're a singer and we see you post whenever, like that's what we expect of you as a singer. And like, you post whenever, and then But then again, I remember there were some people. It's like, oh my gosh, Gion didn't post for a week or two, and everyone start freaking out about it. I'm like, he's fine. He's just a normal guy. He's just working or doing something. Like I never ever have that expectation of them as a singer. Like if they don't post for a week or two, it's not that big of a deal. And the thing is, like, I have that expectation of like they will post eventually. All right, don't worry about it. Sometimes Juhan doesn't post for a month, and that's okay. So I, at least with them as a singer, there's that expectation of like they post whenever they want, but it's not super consistent. And if they go missing for a little bit, it's not that big of a deal. But some people think of it as a big deal. So anyways, that's personally how I feel about it. Like in the military, is that I expected you guys are not gonna post often because you're in the freaking military, right? But for some reason, they at least only Gion for now. Only Gion for now. He is really posting often, and it's I don't want to expect that, okay, he's now in the military and he's going to post all the time. I don't want that, because I want to believe there will be times where he can't post, right? And I don't know when that will be, right? Because for now, for the last 3 months, he's been posting all the time. So because I don't really understand what expectation to have, that's why I'm so annoyed, and I don't know how to deal with it. And yeah, the best I can do is just ignore it. Yeah, that's why I turn off his notifications. Yeah, I think that's the best thing I can do, just ignore it. And so I think that goes in line with celebrating his birthday today, why I still don't feel amazing. It's I'm still trying to deal with it. Yeah. I still love the guy, as you guys know. I still love him a lot. That will never change no matter what he does, because you guys know, is that I still love him. And um yeah, but I definitely cannot casually love him, as you guys know. I really love him in a very, very complicated, weird way, as we all know. And I just deal with it as best as I can. So like I'm not sure where I'm going with all these conversations. I've been doing all okay, so like I say that because I'm losing track. Like, why did I start talking about this? Okay, so because of Hyungwon. Okay. So Hyungwon, yeah, posting recently, and the thing is, I do like that he calls himself Chestnut. I hope that he enjoys calling himself that nickname, at least during the time he's in the military. I fully approve of that. I'm gonna forever call him a chestnut even after he comes out of the military. I can't have that image erased from my mind. You're forever a chestnut now. Just like Minhyuk is forever a potato to me now. And then I gave the other guys new names, as you guys know. I can't get it out of my mind anymore. So that's just the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I'm curious how Hyungwon will be later. I want to believe he's not gonna be as intense as Gion. I honestly want to believe not, but we'll wait and see. And FYI, I'm okay with Wano because for the first 2 months after he enlisted, we heard nothing from him. So I fully assumed because you're in training and whatever, I don't know, for the first 2 months, whatever you're doing must be something so, and you can't go, he can't contact us. I fully was expecting that, especially because of Shonu. So I was like expecting uh a long time we won't hear from Wano for whatever reason. But then after 2 months, then he consistently is every weekend. And I'm okay with that because his day offs are on weekends. So I actually really appreciate that during the weekday we rarely, very, very rarely would hear from him. But every weekend, as we know, are his day offs, and that's when he feels more free and able to post on weekends. But he doesn't post every weekend. But I think we know when sometimes he gets too busy or something happens and he doesn't want to post. It's for some reason it feels very, very, it feels very okay. Like again, each person is different, but also the way I feel about Wano, I don't feel super, what's the word? I love Wano a lot, as you guys know. But anyways, how Wano has been, and then when we see him post every weekend, it just made sense to me. And also that expectation of like, yeah, he has day offs on weekends. That's why he posts only on weekends, and I think that's great. And so I've gotten used to it, and yeah, but for some reason when he doesn't post, like I feel like, that's okay. Like sometimes he can't post, and that's not a big deal. It's so weird. I don't know how I'm so understanding of it, but I am. Okay, I am. And yeah, but with the other guys, it just doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, so right now it's 104. Oh, I should wait until 107. So I think I need to wrap it up because I mean these days I don't fall asleep until like 2 a.m. Yeah, and so anyways, but I should be going soon. So I'm gonna try and not talk so much, but as you guys know, I can't stop talking. But this is a great prologue for now. It's always very relieving to me when I talk to you guys about my feelings, especially about Gian. So maybe it's quite fitting we talk about him on his birthday. But again, I don't want it to make the mood go down. But I hope it doesn't make the mood go down. But I'm gonna do my best to. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best, and we'll talk about as much things as we can. Okay, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. So I'm gonna try and wrap it up. Mm, um. Lulu says it's great that the guy likes Cherry more. Nothing more romantic than being pursued and wooed. I feel you. I feel an introvert, and it takes time to warm up to someone. Girl, Lulu, that's what I that's with my train of thought as well of the guy loving the girl more. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Cherry, glad you say that too. She feels the same way that a guy should like the girl more. Maybe it is about feeling more secure. You feel me? I'm so glad you guys understand me. And if you do agree with how I feel about that, yes, yes, yes. I okay. Okay, good, good, good. So yeah, I don't think it should be a bad thing if the guy loves the girl more. Not that we should say it's a bad thing if the girl loves the guy more. I don't want to say it's bad because I'm sure there might be lots of relationships out there where the girl loves the guy more. But yeah, I really feel like for at least the security of the woman, at least it feels better if the guy loves the girl more. And right now it's 107. um Sherry says, I think I could see myself marrying him and making a life together with him. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. But it's still so early. Cherry, cheer. I mean, for me personally, it still feels so early, but it's really good that it's leading to this result, at least. Like, everything is looking good so far. That's the best thing to hear. But it's still so early, girlfriend. And so just make sure it's all good. And once the wedding invitation is being made, you let me know. All right, girlfriend? Okay. Okay. Um, um, it took you a while to warm up to Wano. That's interesting. 6 months. 6 months. To each their own. To each their own. Given you don't meet Wano in person, I think it makes sense to warm up to a person that you cannot meet in person, not instantly. And so for me personally, I've known about Monster X ever since Hero, but I never felt anything about them when I see them on TV and like whatever. I just was not interested. And it took until I met them in person to really like them. And so yeah, I say this all the time. If I never met them in person, I'm pretty sure I would still not be their fan. And so, Lulu, I admire all of you guys that don't meet them in person, but you can still be their fan from not meeting them in person. And if it takes a long time, I think it makes sense. And so I'm always glad all you guys became Monster X fans and we found each other. Me too. I really wonder if I never met them, what kind of life would I be living right now as a non Monster X fan? I don't know, but I'm glad to not know it because I'm so much happier as a Monster X fan and knowing them and stuff and knowing you guys. Yeah, yeah, I'm just glad, always glad. Um, your cousins all say the same. They had arranged marriage. They said, you just know, I always wondered why. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, that's what everyone says. And you have heard your cousin say it already. Yeah. 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 But again, I still feel like don't jump to things like that so quickly. I mean, it's great if you know instantly, so quickly, that you want to marry this person, but you really gotta make sure, all right? You really gotta make sure. I know so many people in my life who are divorced, and just always just make sure, don't jump into things so quickly. And as long as everything checks out okay, go ahead, buddy. Yeah. So Lulu says, I would think this is a different situation. This was an arrangement versus a random encounter. Yeah, yeah. So with Cherry and her guy. Okay. When your families arrange it, one takes interactions with the other person more seriously. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So Cherry's way of the arranged situation is definitely more technical. So yeah, I want to believe surely they found a good guy. Excuse me. They found a good guy for her and that the guy likes her too. So man, man, so I just yeah, so again, I'm really hoping for the best and just let me know once it's really happening, all right? Um yeah, more like speed dating. Sure, sure. If we don't vibe, we just say no after the first meet. Yeah, if you know for real it's not gonna go anywhere after the first meeting, for sure. Yeah, like don't waste your time unless you feel potential. Only if you feel there's potential, of course, keep going at it. But if you really think, yeah, it's not working out, then of course, yeah, don't waste your time. So Lulu says, I feel like Hyungwon posts will be less frequent, and that's okay. He is no longer Hyungwon of Monster X anymore. He needs to get his head out of the circus life. Training will get more intense. Yeah, yeah. So again, I'm still really shocked he posted so quickly. So I wonder if next weekend he'll post again. But yeah, so for now, let's just wait and see. I haven't turned off Hyungwon's notification yet, so I think after training and see how they go about their military life, then I'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, yeah, it's a little bit weird because Hyungwon is practically going in Hyungwon's sorry. Oh my gosh. Hyungwon is going on Gihyun's footsteps. Like the photo exhibition, the photoism, only Gihyun did the photoism at first, only him, but then Hyungwon as well has photoism. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's like doing the same thing as Gihyun. And then um yeah, so it was just it's just so weird before enlisting. Just Hyungwon was doing all the things that Gion did as well before enlisting. And I'm just like, weird. And then even fan cafe posts. I thought only Gion would post during training, but no, now Hyungwon posted during training as well. And I'm so confused. It's just weird. So let's wait and see later. Hyungwon has only enlisted for a week. Isn't that crazy, guys? It's only a week, and I still can't send him letters yet, but I hope they open it soon. Yeah, it's only been a week, and hopefully he's all good. Yep, and then later we'll see his handwritten letter that he mails to Starship, so I'll be curious to read that later. Yeah, so we have those things to look forward to. Lulu says nobody can equal the attention Wano has given weenies with his weekly Ohoho content and the 2-year calendar. This is next level. I know. Wano is always he's always next level. Yeah, he is. I mean, I really appreciate looking into the future, making a 2-year calendar. So I cannot wait for 2024. We'll unbox that once that time comes. And every week, isn't this nuts? It's gonna be his 1 year since enlistment, but he's been posting video. He made enough videos for once a week. It's wild. It's wild. But I always need to think is that he definitely must have had more time than the MX guys. The MX guys, it really seemed like they only had 2 months to record their content. I mean, Shonu for real. I felt like only 2 months he recorded content, and all the other guys maybe 3-4 months max. And so with that much content, that's why it's only once a month. So I mean, what can we do? And I just wonder if only they could have had more time to film content, but because of their lives as singer, they obviously were more busy than Wano, as we know. So yeah, so I just always have to think it's just what can we do? But regardless, Wano made his time to his advantage to prepare all of this for his enlistment, and I think that's amazing. And so yeah, so we finally saw the season's greetings for 2024. I was really wondering what was going to happen, and now we see it's the 5 of them minus Minhyuk. Yeah, so it's very interesting because based on all their hair colors, they did that in July. So they filmed all that in July, very quickly before Juhan enlisted. And I'm like, that's so wild how they, just so last minute did these things. And how come they didn't think to prepare one with Minhyuk? I don't know. And I still wonder how come Starship didn't want to do the idea of each person has their own season's greetings. I still think that would have been good, but they didn't want to. And so it just made me so curious about all this. And for some reason, they wanted to sell all the artist season's greetings at the same time. So I don't think I've ever seen them do that before. So I've, Gravity, Cosmic Girls all had their season's greetings all sold at the same time. Yeah, and it was so weird. I just really wonder why. Yeah, all that happened. And yeah, of course, wait until Hyungwon enlisted. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, I mentioned that because how come they couldn't prepare a 2-year greeting, a season's greetings as well beforehand, like how Wano did. And so I can only assume it's just because of time, right? Just because of time. But I don't know. I felt like Starship lost the opportunity to be able to sell individual season's greetings, but oh well. Oh well. And they decided to do one without Minhyuk. Yeah. Oh well. And so that makes me curious for 2025. I mean, I wonder will they wait until Minhyuk comes back, which will be October? But I mean, that's really cutting it close if they could take the photos and make it in that short of a time. But I wonder, right? So 2025 for sure won't have Juhan, Gihyun, and Hyungwon, right? So anyways, just makes me curious. I just how they plan to do all these seasons greetings is just really wild to me. How they plan these out and it's just all seems last minute. And no one in Monster X talked about seasons greetings. So that really took me by surprise. That's why I've been suspicious did they make seasons greetings because no one has talked about seasons greetings mentioned it like they usually would but no one did and even till now. So it's been on sale now, but still no one is talking about it. It's just wild to me. So it's yeah, it's a weird year for their season's greetings. But anyways, but yeah, I still bought it, of course, and I'll show it to you guys once it arrives. Um, yeah, and then 2025 might be the loneliest season's greetings, right? So I don't know how I feel about that. So that's why I wish they could have done like a 2-year season's greetings, but oh well, what can we do? Anyways, honestly, I really wish I am in list. So sorry, I can't help but think about it. Like I'm thinking I am will be in the 2025 season's greetings, but I honestly wish he will enlist soon. But I know it's probably not gonna happen. But I'm always hoping. I'm always hoping he's gonna enlist soon. Enlist soon. So anyways, I will wrap it up. I know I said this 20 minutes ago. I'll do my best. Um. Lulu says, I was expecting tickets. Sorry, crickets. I was expecting crickets after Wano enlisted. I did too. I did too. Like Shanu, but that did not happen. Wano's attention cannot be matched. I hope Gion is not following Wano's attention. Oh yeah, yeah. When Gion was posting so often, I also had that thought: is he trying to copy Wano? But he wasn't really copying Wano. Like Gion was posting almost every day in the beginning. Oh my gosh, I was gonna lose my shiznits. Okay, I hope you guys know when I censor myself. Anyways, I was really losing it, and I was this is really too much. So it felt like he wanted to like up 1-0 in some sense. Like I'm gonna post as much as I want. He even said somewhere like I'm gonna be coming to fan cafe so often you like you're it's you what did he say exactly? He said in a way of like I'm gonna come to fan cafe so often you don't have to like miss me kind of feeling. Okay, so I'm just like, what do you mean by that? You're in the freaking military, you should not be coming so often, in all honesty. So anyways, yeah, I didn't feel good when he said that. And so I'm like, okay, maybe I should just get used to him posting so often, but I couldn't. I really couldn't. And then thankfully he over what's the word? He was over he was expecting too much of himself. So he expected too much, and so now he posts maybe once or twice a week now, which is way better than how he was in the beginning, but still. Yeah, so anyways, yeah. So in the beginning, Gihyun was really, really too much, but now he kind of feels like Wano's pace. I think he is mainly posting on weekends, kinda, but sometimes he visits on a weekday, but usually has been on weekends. And so, anyways, yeah. But that's right. I was thinking, is Gion trying to be like Wano or be better than Wano? But I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me because he's a regular soldier. So I really understand him more with Wano because he's posting when he's not working. So it really made sense to me. And you can come over anytime because you're not working. But Gion is a freaking active soldier. They have random vacation days. So it's not fixed. It's really like based on a schedule and stuff. And so anyways, so even on weekends he's most likely working. Yeah. So that's why I'm still so confused. Okay. So anyways, I think you guys fully understand now why I'm really just I just can't get used to it. I don't think I'm gonna get used to it. So just let Gion do what he wants to do. Um yeah, and then Hyungwon might be following Gion's footsteps. And yeah, I mean, what can we do? Right? What can we do? Let them do what they want to do. Um yeah. I just really just don't want any expectation. That's the biggest thing for me. The expectation is the most bothersome thing about it. I really would like it if just randomly would be great, but that's not happening. So yeah, just yeah. I mean, a part of me is not sure. Am I really looking forward to when they finish their military service? I thought about this. Okay, I thought about this because when they come back to normal life, it's I don't know. It's gonna be different. I guess that's what I mean. It's gonna be different, and I don't know. So I just wish to have no expectation. That's the thing. So because they're being so weird during the military and just everything is so I don't know. It's that's why I was so glad with Shaunu, in all honesty, that we didn't hear from him so often. And then once he returned, and then seeing that he didn't change, and he's actually kind of grew up and like became better actually. So I really like not really having an expectation, just see when they come back, and then and then it just flows from there, right? But because I see and hear from them, I mean, I hear from them so often during their military service. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen once you come back. I mean, it's like you didn't go to the military. I don't know. I don't know. So that's always something I think about as well. And so, anyways, yeah, the expectation really bothers me. So I'm trying my best. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna, I'm gonna try my best to not have expectation. That's the best way for me to go about this. So that's why I have to ignore it, right? Ignore it, to not have expectation. Just hope we can just live our lives normally. Yeah, not think about it. Yeah, that's what I hope. Anyways, it's only been a few months. I'm hoping a few months from now I'll be at peace with it. That's my hope. But for now, yeah, it's still too early for me. Yeah. Okay, I need to stop talking. I will do my best. Let's go. Let's go. Right, Wano is next level about these things, and you love how he is. You know it. In arranged marriage, you fall in love after marriage. Ooh! But I think it's going to work out, and the time frame is shorter. If you like them, go for it, or just let it go. Oh, wow! Yeah, arranged marriage is such a huge life gamble. Have to have faith in him and myself. Oh my gosh, Cherry, yeah. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that. Yes. Yes, that's tough. That's tough. But it's the way arranged marriage is. Yeah, yeah. So it's tough, but that's the way it is. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah. 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 So Cherry, I want to assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you guys are making sure, checking on everything, going on these dates, making sure it's as good as it could be, right? Everything is okay. And yeah, you have to deal with a short time frame. Man, I thought maybe it could be a little bit more flexible, but if not, what as much as you can, as much as you have, and yeah, checking as much as you can if it's all good. If the wedding invitation is being made soon, I will not be surprised. I will just be glad if really everything is okay. And if this invitation is going to happen soon, let me know. But again, thank you for making me aware of this. And so, yeah, I really hope all goes well. And yeah, gotta trust in it, have faith in it. Such a gamble, yeah, but that's the way an arranged marriage is. Yes, you're exactly right. It's a gamble, but as long as everything checks out, yeah, that's most important. I mean, really make sure he's not a crappy guy, okay? Like so at the end of the day, number one, just make sure he's not crappy, all right? So just really, yeah, make sure he's not fake, that he's not, pretending to be a guy that he thinks that you want him to be. Make sure that he's genuine and honest and not crappy. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You know it, right? And so as long as everything is good, that's very exciting. If you're really going to get married soon, this makes me think in this case I most likely can't go to your wedding, but um if I could be there, I don't know, online, if there is going to be an online thing, let me know, but if not, I can be there in spirit, right? Maybe. But anyways, let me know. All right. But yeah, I hope all goes good. That's all that matters. Okay. All right. MX was doing that tour and the random KCON, K-Flex, yeah. OT5 was extremely busy. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I always keep in mind. They were always busy, and Wano, of course, was not that busy. Yeah, so we know. Yeah. But during all that time, if only they could have predicted or prepared during that busy time, but sadly not. Yeah, what can we do? Excuse me. Okay. Has anyone noticed that all the Starship Seasons greetings look too similar? Oh my gosh! Of course I noticed that. Yeah. And look and design, the Seasons greetings seem too fluffy for your taste. Yeah, I noticed that. So when I noticed all of them sold at the same time, but they're all also very similar. I honestly wonder how come all of them waited to be sold all in one day. I've never seen them do that before. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, but in terms of the fluffy taste, yeah. This season's greetings in particular is super fluffy. I mean, there's a cake theme. But I personally think the cake is cute, but I love cake, so that's why. But still, it seems so fluffy. I do agree with you. It's a little bit like, I really like the more manly side of them, but yeah, but it's a fluffy theme they went on. But I think the acrylic stand calendar, I was wondering what exactly it was because we only got the description at first, but then they showed photos later and I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, the acrylic standy thing. So I'm very interested in that. But other than that, yeah, I'm like, okay, so we'll see. Once I get them and show it off, I'll let you guys know. Yeah. Um, yeah, Lulu says Gion separation anxiety is equally with his Gion fans. Yeah. But yeah, I'm always the black sheep, as you know. And so yeah, I never had an issue if he didn't want to post for a long time, but I can understand why people freaked out because that rarely happens, and I totally understand. And so that's why I'm like I think that makes me force myself like I should never have that feeling about him. And so when it comes to the military though, it's like it's just I really prefer no expectation whatsoever. But anyways, yeah, so that does make me curious. Gihyun wanting to post so often on Fan Cafe because it helps him in whatever way it is. Who knows? But if Hyungwon is doing the same thing, is he also the same way? That's why he's posting often on Fan Cafe. I don't know, but I don't see Hyungwon as that kind of guy. So so that's why it kind of makes me feel like the reason they're posting on Fan Cafe often is because they feel like the fans want them to do it, not that they personally want to. But in some sense, of course, they personally could want to as well. But yeah, it's just everything is so weird. I When I can't make sense of it, that's what really stresses me out. So this is just those it's just something I can't make sense about. Um But anyways, I'll focus on the positive. The positive is that I'm so glad Gion doesn't post often anymore. So for now, it's like once or twice a week. It's bearable for me that is once or twice a week. But it does lead me to have this expectation, sadly, even though I try to control it, but I still have that expectation of like, if he doesn't post for 1 week, that makes me think what's going on. So I really don't like that because he's in the military. We can't really know what's going on. So I want to continue thinking that way. I rather not know what's going on than him updating often of like, hey, what's up? Like blah blah. And I'm just anyways. Sorry, I said I will focus on the positive. Okay. So positive. I'm glad it's once or twice a week, and I was disappointed about him just saying the same thing over and over again. It's like, oh, how you guys doing? Blah, blah, blah. So I was really annoyed with that. I'm just like, what's the point? Okay, so anyways, of course there's a point, but I can't understand what the point is. But I was hoping he would update on how like he's doing, like anything small about how are you doing, and so I actually wrote him a letter just expressing my feelings. Of course, I still write him letters, just but it's not often. But I just express, my certain feelings on certain things. And so when I wrote this letter to him, I was like, you never say anything of like how you are doing. How's everything going? Like, even if it's something small, it would comfort me more if you say something of like, you're doing fine. Anything like that. It would comfort me more than you only coming here saying like, "Oh, how's everyone doing?" Like the blah blah blah. It's just yeah. So I honestly just decided to write that and just be like, whatever. So I personally like to express my feelings in letters to him. It just makes me feel better. And so, anyways, after I wrote that letter, then I noticed like he was like a little bit different. He actually started finally talking about what he's doing. He's like, yo, it's gonna be below 0 degrees where I am, so I prepared a coat. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the first time you finally talked about yourself. And so I always, it's a coincidence. I never think like something happened, but I was like, finally, I was like, wow, finally, he finally said something about himself. So even if it's something so small, that I brought my coat over because it's gonna be -0 degrees soon here. I'm like, even something that small, I like to hear him talk about himself, even though, yeah, it's very conceited, I guess, but that comforts me while you're away for so long. If you talk about what's going on with you, even something small like that, that actually helps me. So I say this because this is a positive thing of what he's been saying. I really do like it when he updates even something very small like that. And he's been doing it every so often. He said a few days ago we had the first snow in Korea, and so he said it for himself as well, like, I saw the first snow here as well. And I'm just like, that's good to know. I like where he is, wherever he is. We're not too sure where he is, but wherever he saw the first snow there already. And I'm like, yeah, just any update like that really comforts me. So that's the only positive things I can say about it. And I hope Gion continues being that way, not say the same thing repetitively over and over again. How's everyone doing? I'm just like, okay. So anyways, I'm this kind of person. I'm a very weird person. Okay, so yeah, so I personally like to hear how he's doing, even if it's something small. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Um Lulu says, you have other duties now. It's okay to let us miss you. Lulu, thank you for saying how I'm feeling. Yes, yes, yes. Lulu gets how I feel about the whole situation. Yeah. I I thought about this as well. Because he posts so often, I don't miss him anymore. So that it also annoys me. Thank you. Thank you, Lou, for mentioning that. Yeah, I had that thought as well. Is that I don't miss him anymore and I'm just annoyed at him all the time, which is not great, right? And so I really miss missing him in all honesty. So that's also a thing I think about. But yeah, so that's the thing. Guillaume said, I'm gonna come on Fan Cafe so often, you don't need to worry about it, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, I don't want to see you often, but I'm sure to some fans out there, they love to see Guillaume post often, and to each their own, so this I'm just this one opinion that I personally don't want to hear from him often, but yeah, to each their own. So yeah, I don't feel like I've been missing him for a while now, and that makes me sad. Yeah, that makes me sad. Um yeah, so I wish it's really weird to say, but remember I said this to you guys, like um I I did miss him before. I did miss him, but I don't want to hear from him. Remember I said something like that, which is so true. At that time, I did miss him, but when he kept messaging us often, that makes me not wanna miss him, and that is ultimately why I was annoyed about it. So at this moment, I don't super miss him. Yeah, yeah, which is sad, right? So 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 but anyways, I never wrote in a letter to him before, like stop messaging so much. I never said anything like that to him. But I think I did say to him, vaguely, it's like, you don't have to write so much. I think I would just say things like that, but I don't tell him stop doing it. I never would write letters like that, especially because other fans could read my letters. So I always, want to make sure I'm saying things in a nice way, right? So I just say like, oh, you don't have to write so much. Like, I'm fine. We're okay. Just every so often you can write is fine, but you don't have to write often. So I think I mentioned like that, but he still writes often, so it's all good. But yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I don't know when I'll feel like missing him again. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate any one of the guys to post whenever they want to post. Of course I appreciate it, but sadly there's such a thing as too much, you know, too much of a bad thing, right? So I feel like I'm like that with Gian at the moment. And anyways, it's his birthday. I'll go about the rest of this day thinking about him. Of course I will because it's his birthday, but I'm gonna go about it happily. I mean, as happily as I can. I don't mean like super happy, but I'll go about it contently. That's a better word. I'll go about it contently. You guys will be with me on the other lives I do later, and I mean only if you can. Sorry, but I mean I'll be doing more lives later, so drop by if you can. And yeah, and I'll be very content with that. Yeah, so that's let's go. Okay, let's go. Um Cherry says, yeah, everything is checked out. Background checks, and he seems like a good guy. It will take time to adjust, but I think we'll be fine. Cherry, this is so exciting. Oh, good to hear. Just good to hear. Yeah, you heard all my concerns, and so if everything is really gonna be great, that's very exciting. That's crazy. It's crazy because of how fast it is, but this is really good. If this is Cherry, man, that's crazy. That's just crazy. It's crazy, but yeah, just update me when it's like really happening. All right, so it's very very exciting. Um, Lulu says I feel like it's a good fit as Cherry is going to be on date number 4. Got that right? Yes. Oh yeah, Lou. So Lou says when I open my season screenings, I will play "Cake" by ITZY. Okay, sure. That's really fun. That song is catchy. I feel you. So that'll be super fun. Sure. So Cherry says we can talk more the next time when you can join. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Thank you for joining on this prologue or pregame rehearsal party. Yeah, for Gian's birthday. It is 1:40 a.m. right now. Not terrible. We're all good. No one has posted on Fan Cafe, but it's okay because surely everyone is busy. So yeah, I don't think Minhyuk or Juhan would post because Juhan didn't post on Minhyuk's birthday. Minhyuk maybe, but I don't think so. But I don't think Hyungwon would because it's Wednesday. I don't think so. But yeah, surely at least Shawnu and I would say something for Kyun's birthday. But yeah, so that's it. And I want to believe Kyun will post something on Fan Cafe later. I want to believe, but if not, it's okay. So I'm just setting low expectations for now. Now that I have his notifications on, and wait and see on that. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like in the next lives, because now that in this prologue of how much I've talked already of and releasing all these feelings, but I don't feel like I really feel concluded on talking about my feelings with you guys. So I feel like yeah, we're gonna have more powwows later talking about all my feelings I have concerning Gihyun, and I will get through it as best as possible. But I definitely want to do some catching up. We have to. So I am hoping later do more catching up, especially with Cher. Cher just is wild. If she's gonna have her wedding soon. Oh my gosh! And so yeah, yeah. All right. So as always, be healthy. Excuse me, be healthy. Be safe, be careful. Good day, good night. Don't worry, be happy, stay happy. Take care of everything around you. And I'll see you guys maybe in a few hours from now. We'll see. To you too. Take care. Good night, sweet dreams. You too. Wish you all the best. Yeah. So Gian's on her cut. The rare times that she can post. Yeah, she wishes all the best to Cherry. Yeah, take care. You too. See you on the next live. You too. Lulu says yes. More birthday tea spilling later. That's right. Birthday tea spilling. Yes. We'll do more later. Starship post on X. Yes, they did. They will post their greetings later. Yeah. So it was only the Gian birthday tweet from Starship so far. Yeah. And then we should see more things for Guillaume's birthday later. Yeah. Most likely. No, surely. Most likely. Guillaume prepared like his birthday video for today. So I wonder what's gonna happen. Because with Juhan, it was like a mukbang and him talking. With Minhyuk was I think it was just a normal video now that I think about it, right? Yeah. And for Gion, surely he did something birthday specific. So yeah, so we can look forward to that later. Most likely, yeah, the video should be today. It should, yeah. Okay, so have a good rest of today. 21st for most of you guys. Yeah. Most of you guys are still 21st, so wrap up the day well. And then maybe the next time I see you guys in the future lives, it will be 22nd in your time zone. So until next time, yeah. A birthday greeting watch. I'm thinking about it, Lou. I'm thinking about it. Maybe we could have a watch party. I mean, all the lives I'm doing today is like a mixture of everything, and so why not add in a watch party, right? Maybe I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Why not? I think why not? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, bye. Gian Sonica, you too. So bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. It's just so crazy because the last live I did, no one was here, so it was just so crazy to me. What happened? I don't know. Yeah, it's just so crazy, and so I just never want to expect anyone can join me. And so, anyways, happy to see you guys. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. You too. Bye, everyone. Lou, Chair, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Oh no, I'll wait 30 more seconds. Yeah, because I have to remember about the delay. Okay. By the way, remember guys, I'm gonna go fly to other countries soon. I'm really gonna fly soon. Okay, guys. So there's so much to catch up on, but yeah, I'll update you guys next time about that too. All right. Okay. Have a good day. Good night. Happy Gihyun pregame live. See you next time. Bye.